We've had a really weird day of weather. It was mostly cloudy and gray for the morning and early afternoon. Then we had pockets of sun. Then we had a hailstorm. Now we have some clear skies right before the sun goes down. Such is life in the Pacific Northwest. Let's do a quick update on the Daffodil walk. Here we go. We do have lots of green things popping up. Curious to see what things are. I'm noticing a few common plants. This one, there's a bunch that are throughout this whole area. Always with one a little bit shorter and then a second one. Little other green shoots coming out. Still early. But no flowers on the tips. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 of these spears, these spikes. There have also been snowdrops. Let's see, here's one. Of course, the flowers have been eaten by something. Here's another, also eaten by something and left on the ground. One over there that's just popping up. And then another one that has been brutally murdered. With a flower, at least. So, I think the birds or the deer, the raccoons, the squirrels, any kind of rodents, whatever, are interested in the white flowers. So, I've kept one here under a bucket. It's not a cute look to have a bucket, but until I get some netting or something for individual flowers, this is the best way for me to be able to actually photograph and film what the flowers look like. Such is nature. What else is kind of interesting? There have been a bunch that are like this, with kind of sprigs, multiple shoots coming out at the same time and kind of spreading out into a vase shape. Here's the one that's been growing the longest. Not sure what that is. I don't see a flower in the center. So, I don't know. But there are a bunch of them throughout that I am noticing. These ones, to me, look like daffodils. And they're all over the place because I planted them everywhere. Finally, there are these that kind of look like a cluster of flowers enclosed in some kind of shell. Let me see if I can find a good example. Okay, here's a good example. It's coming up. There's definitely flowers. They look purple inside. It's kind of encased in a green pod that's kind of opening as it comes up. But it's been like this for a while. And there are several of them all around. Here's another example. It's like a pod. There's the flowers inside, excuse me. Yeah. Not sure what those are. Here's one that looks like it's white in this kind of pod. I put moss down thinking it might help me keep track of things that are popping up. And if I put some liquid fence on it, maybe it would dissuade any deer from coming up and eating it. That has not proven to be very effective. And but it's pretty. It's good for the background in photos. You can see if you get close. I don't know if you can see. There are lots of little things peeking above. All right. Here we got the tulip grave. I did not intend for it to look like a grave. I wanted it to be more of like a lozenge shape, which in retrospect probably looks a lot like a grave. And not only does it look like a grave, but it kind of has the shape of a casket. You know, it kind of flares out at the top. So, but you know what? I got to give myself a little bit of a break because I bought all these bulbs and then I got really, really sick. I got COVID and I got strep and I got the flu. So I was sick for quite a while. And then finally I had a day where I was recovering a little bit. I felt I had some strength. So I got outside and I very quickly turned this into the bulb bed. And I'm pleased to see that there are some coming up. Thought it was going to be too early, but you know what? It's going to take them a while to get tall and hopefully produce a flower. So I'm sure they have to start when they have to start. Oh. Hey, honey. No. I don't have any more food. I'm sorry. Are you thirsty? You want food? Is that why you're stalking me? Okay, honey. Okay. All right. Okay, honey, I'm shooting a video, though. Yeah, here. Come. Take the apple. Okay, so we'll just keep going. It's okay, honey. So these tulips are all gonna come up. And you know what? I'm really nervous, especially since they come up to me for food. Oh, there's the other one. But they're just gonna eat everything. Conundrums. Because I'm kind of setting myself up for failure with the daffodil walk. I mean, this is where they come to eat. Now, daffodils are supposed to be deer resistant. The deer are not supposed to like them, and so I'm hoping that eventually they'll associate that whole area with unpleasantness, and they won't go searching for food. But until the daffodils really come and make their appearance, everything is fair game, including these little tulips. So this is a combination of 4 different types of tulips. The first 3 have all different types of red and yellow, but they're distinct varieties, and they each bloom at a different time. So you'll get like one variety at the beginning in early spring, and then you'll get another one mid-spring, And then it'll end. The fourth one I chose was Queen of Night, which is a very popular tulip that is like a deep purple, almost black. So I think that's the grasses are there because I'm trying to think of ways of making this look not like a grave by maybe changing the shape and adding some grasses, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a car. Come on. Come on. It is nice. Sunset is kind of nice. Sometimes it's the brightest time of the day. Oh, there's another one. There's the other baby. Fuck. I have to give them more apples, don't I? No. I shouldn't be feeding them. Hey, cutie. Hi. When I try to imagine what it's like to be a deer, I feel like it's probably a very quiet life. And when we talk, it's like very annoying and weird to them. Because why talk? Why make noise when you can just be silent? Okay, honey, I think... Come on, give them some. Give them some. You're gonna make me go get another apple, aren't you? Okay. It's okay. And that... Hey! Hey! Here. Go for it. Go for it. But don't you dare eat my tulips. Or I'll just play loud music and I'll talk a lot. You'll hate it here. Okay, now they're getting some food. Gosh. So greedy. One to talk, right? Yeah, if I move my arm. But if I talk loud, oh, all right, they don't really care. I think it's sudden movement, like if I shift my body. Come on, camera, focus. All right, fun's over. Bye. Bye. Oh yeah, are these yours?